cat looks ridiculous.
Phil just points at this and goes, no.
Oh, okay, this is a good one.
Yes, I have a lot of monopolies. Oh, you're making good progress on that. Whoa. It is time to start the Christmas puzzle. The Nativity. Oh, that's a bit cute, isn't it? I always feel like we go on like at least one train during Vlogmas. They've got them all set up in the order of what way it happens. Drinks have been secured.
Oh, she's cold.
Doing the Christmas tree lighting. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today is Vlogmas day 8. We have already gone through an entire week of Vlogmas, which is just insane. If you missed my first week of Vlogmas, I will leave it down below. It was a super fun, like Christmassy jam-packed week. Today it is Monday and it is another beautiful day here today. So Phil and I thought what we would do is we would go and check out the Auckland Museum and the Winter Gardens, which are at the Domain. I think the museum is free if you are an Auckland resident, and the Winter Gardens are free as well. I've never been to the Winter Gardens before. I've always wanted to go. Phil and I have been to the museum a few times, but I wanted to go last year in Vlogmas and we kind of ran out of time. This morning we've honestly just had a very chill morning. I did my quiet time, got myself ready for the day. Phil went back to the op shop with our friend Ryan and managed to pick up our drawers. So if you guys watched last week's Vlogmas week in my life, we bought a chest of drawers from the op shop and we just needed to bring it back home. So Phil is currently in the room putting all of his clothes and stuff into those drawers. Yeah, I think once Phil is ready and he's finished his drawers, we'll do all of our advent calendars and then we can head out. Let me show you today. It's literally beautiful. Like, look at this. Blue sky, sunshine, a little bit of cloud, birds are chirping in the trees. I love waking up to days like this. It just puts me in such a good mood. Phil has been drinking from his Feeling Grinchy drink bottle. If you didn't watch last week's Vlogmas, we have got the Cadbury chocolate advents. Both Phil and I have got the same one. So we need number 8.
Top left.
Oh yes, yeah, up here. Says, have a magical Christmas.
Good star.
Oh, it is. Ooh.
Good star.
We can do Maya's one. If you missed my last Vlogmas video, we've also got our cat, an advent calendar. And that is just the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, these little fish biscuits. All I know is that they've got catnip in them. She's got quite a few in her bowl already and she's a bit of a grazer. So we'll just put these up until she is ready to have more of them. And now we can do our story of Christmas. We've got our story of Christmas Advent. If you guys missed my last Vlogmas video, we've opened 7. If you're wondering where this story of Christmas Advent is from, I actually found it in the op shop. I don't know where it was originally from. It was one of the best $10 I think I've ever spent in an op shop. We need number 8. Ooh, we've got a long one today. That's exciting. The journey. They have little pictures on the front and then they have like little pictures and things on the inside as well, which is so cute. And both my husband and I are Christians, so having like a Christian Christmas advent calendar is so nice. Joseph helped Mary climb onto the donkey's back. Then he led the donkey slowly away from their home, down the streets of Nazareth and into the countryside. The road took them through fields filled with screeching birds and wilderness areas inhabited by howling jackals. Now and then Joseph and Mary felt afraid. They comforted each other and spoke of their faith in God. Clip, clop, clip, clop went the donkey's hooves as they plodded up steep, dusty trails. Clip, clop, clip, clop went the donkey on steady hooves down winding hills and rocky paths. The stones hurt Joseph's feet and the sun made Mary drowsy. How she longed to stretch out on a soft bed. But the road to Bethlehem was a long one and they still had many miles to go. Finally the trail led them down to the sandy desert with its long hot days and cold nights. Joseph and Mary prayed they would be safe. They're also very cute because you can like hang them on the Christmas tree if you want. Phil has also moved a little Santa counter onto number 8. If you're wondering where we got this from, this was a Bed Bath & Table purchase like quite a few years ago, but it's just fun to like move it along and see as we get closer to Christmas. Parked, managed to find some shade, which is beautiful, and then the gardens are like directly behind us. This way?
Yeah.
setting up for Christmas in the park on Saturday. So that's good to know what end the stage will be at. Now we're just walking up to the museum up here.
I don't really like these things.
I hate these doors. That's okay. And start at the top. I think you have to hold it down. Yeah. Feel weird touching the museum stuff, but you can. Whoa, that's heavy.
Oh yeah, that'd be heavy.
Okay, no, that's going to go upwards. Oh my goodness. It's like 28 degrees today. This is heavy.
The kit was heavy though.
It's not going to sit properly because of my claw clip. This hat looks ridiculous. Whoa, that's very deep. My goodness. I feel like you need to have a try. Yeah. It's so heavy. Yeah. It is very huge. The colour's nice on you though. But it's such a heavy coat. The fact they had to wear that all the time with everything else.
Yeah, well, the majority of the time where they were going was just insanely cold.
Yeah. The air raids happened literally the day after my birthday. I mean, I obviously wasn't born yet, but the air raids happened the day after the day I was born. That's so scary. This is now World War II stuff. Oh, medals. Whoa, look at the plane, babe. A Spitfire. Place your hand here.
Yeah.
Does it work? Oh my gosh, it does. Whoa. That is so sick. Dominion Monarch. Passenger liner and cargo ship. I do love boats, I do have to say. It's a big one, eh? It's crazy, all the names, eh? We're back in the World War I section now. Man, it would be so scary living life like this.
Basically trenches.
I know, it's actually so scary. Like just having people being shot like left, right and centre around you is so terrifying. Yeah, when no one can see anything.
I'd say reprieve, but you have enemies trying to cross over on no man's land with knives.
Yeah, that's the land in the middle, right?
Yeah, no man's land.
Yeah. Go on Phil, try pick it up. Oh, is it heavy? Heavy rock. Oh yeah, that one looks a bit easier.
It's been a momentous and terrifying day for Auckland. We're waiting, not sure what to do next. Dr.
I've never seen it do that before. Did it have a name in Finding Nemo? Can't remember. This guy was terrifying. No, it just was very aggressive. Gosh, look at the lion, Phil. That's actually quite terrifying. This is a leopard over here. That looks terrifying. Look at the teeth on that thing. Phil just points at this and goes, no. What about this one, Phil?
Yeah, that's even worse.
Or this one?
It's the same as that.
You know, that is grim. Imagine finding one of those on your wall. That is disgusting, yeah. It's just the most random stuff. Lego next to shoes. There's like lollies up there. There's an octopus. Big mammoth horse. Oh yeah, I remember this tall tree. Looks like the guy from Lion King. Just got out of the museum. I really enjoyed it. I also really enjoyed the winter gardens. You couldn't like film in there though, so hopefully you guys didn't mind the photos that I took, just because you needed permission to be able to film in there. Phil and I have been to the museum once? Twice?
Maybe
Twice I think before, but I feel like there's always something new to see every time. They've also got a shark exhibit coming, which if you guys know me, you know that I love sharks. I've had a fascination with sharks since I was little, so I might have to come back a little bit later on in the week and see that because it's coming on Wednesday. But yeah, they have like exhibits that kind of chop and change. I think they had a dinosaur one at one point, like more than the dinosaurs that were in there.
They had a bats one, I think, that was like vampire themed.
That's right, they did. Yeah, they had a vampire one time and we really wanted to go to that.
Myths or vampires or something like that.
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that, but I think we just ran out of time. What do you feel like was your favourite one?
I think it might be one of the war ones.
Yeah, they're always really powerful, eh?
Yeah.
The war exhibits. I feel like, yeah, I really enjoyed all the war stuff. Not in like a, you know, war is good, but as in like it's so interesting to learn about because it was just such a different time. And then I always loved the volcano exhibit as well. Auckland is like built on volcanoes. Phil has made some dinner. So we've just got our smoked chicken and tomato penne pasta, which I have made in a vlog before, and some salad. We're gonna pick a movie from our Christmas advent. Phil, what are you hoping for? That's my phone. It's like, why is it so hot? But it's just because I've just got off a call with my sister.
Maybe one of the Grinches.
Yeah, you do love the Grinch film. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I could do either, classic or new. What have we got?
What's the new Christmas film?
Ooh, that's a new one. I'm pretty sure this just came out on Netflix, this. A Cinderella Christmas Ball. It is a lot later now. The hair is up. Just did a late night Kmart run to get cords for our TV and we've come into our bed, and even though it's quite late at night, we're going to watch another Christmas film since we've just hooked up the TV in our room. So let's see. Phil and I are kind of hoping for a Home Alone because we just feel like that would be like peak, but also it's whatever the jar decides that we're going to watch. I'm so scared. I feel like there's a lot of pressure with this one. I've got one. I don't know what I've got. Oh, this one is on the DVD. It's a classic. It's unaccompanied minors. Do we save this for our next film?
We might have to save it.
I'm going to pull again, but I'm going to leave this one out and this will be our next Christmas film only because we have got this one on DVD and we don't have the DVD player in here because we play things on Phil's PS4 and it's not on Netflix and it's not on Disney. So that makes watching it on the Google TV a bit harder. Okay, let's try again. But we will watch that when we watch a film next, when we're in the living room. Okay, what have we got? It's another DVD. Oh, okay, this is a good one. The Holiday with Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz and Jack Black. I do love this film. Is this on Netflix? Disney?
Find out, I don't know.
It's on one of the two of them, but I love this film and we went to a Candlelight concert earlier in the year, which I did do a vlog of, so I'll leave that down below, and they played the like theme song from this film on the strings in the Candlelight concert. Yeah, it's by Hans Zimmer and it was incredible, so I feel like anytime we watch this now I'm just going to think of that concert. Yes. Woohoo!
The sun, we are the victims of the one-sided.
Oh, not I see this guy in so much now, it's crazy. He was in The Diplomat I just watched.
Oh.
And he just popped up in The Sandman.
Who was he in The Sandman?
He was like the dad, like Father Time.
What?
He was like the Father Time guy.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Welcome to Vlogmas day 9. I'm actually starting this clip quite late in the day. It is like 1:30. I slept in a little bit this morning because Phil and I actually ended up watching all of The Holiday. We just both really love that film. Even Phil turned to me like halfway through and he was like, this music in this film is so good. Which I 100% agree with. Had my quiet time. I've just done some cleaning and running around the house, just kind of tidying things up a little bit. I still have my washing to fold as well. I've gotten my towels in, but I need to get my clothes off the line. Today is just going to be, yeah, a bit more of like a cleaning, editing day. We ended up doing a late Kmart run after dinner and I got a couple things, so I wanted to show you what I got. So first things first, this Phil actually saw, but we saw another one of these present snow globes. So if you did not watch my last Vlogmas video, these have been very sought after. They are so popular on TikTok and so many people literally want to get their hands on these but can't find them. Found one last week and I ended up selling that on Facebook. I actually need to drop it off the person's house a little bit later today. Last night we found another one, so I just put everyone into the exact same drawer that I had in the other one and just spun it, and so I've contacted a person about this one. We also ended up getting a multi-box and an extension cord so that we could make our TV work, because where our TV is in our room we don't have any like power sockets. I also picked up some of this wrapping paper here. I don't really need any more wrapping paper, but I just really liked the look of this. I thought it was really cute. It's just like this pink wrapping paper and then has these red and white candy canes with these little bows on them. It's 7 meters long and it was only $3. I just thought it can't hurt, and I always like my wrapping paper under the tree to match my colors for this year, and as you can see behind me, our colors that we went for this year are red, pink and gold, and that was literally it. So a bit more of a small and sweet Christmassy Kmart haul. I thought what we could do now is we could do our advent calendars, and then I need to prep for Bible study tonight because it is literally our last Bible study of the year, which is crazy. We are going to be doing like a Christmas potluck and present game next week. Today is like the last like proper study that we're working through, so we'll be going through Colossians 4. I really need to finish editing my Christmas wish list video because I edited all of the rough cut of that last week and then I just felt really unwell, and then I was going to edit when I came home yesterday after going to the museum and the winter gardens, but then I felt really unwell. I had to lie down for like 2 hours and then we ended up like doing dinner and then out to Kmart and stuff. I also need to drive and drop off the other one of these. Phil is going to have to do his when he gets home. We need number 9. Oh yeah, it's down here. This one just has a little Christmas tree. We got today. Oh, maybe a snowman or a gingerbread man. We're gonna do Maya's one now. She is asleep outside, so I'm just gonna put this aside. Yep, more of these little fish biscuits. So we need number 9, which is here. The star. Miles away in lands far from one another, 3 kings, Melchior of Arabia, Caspar of Tharsis, and Balthazar of Saba, were each gazing at a star they had never seen before. The 3 kings were called wise men because they spent their days studying the universe. When they consulted their books, they saw that this new star was the sign that a great king was about to be born. Oh, there we go. So following the wise men. Have just come downstairs because I thought what we could do is pick out some Christmassy games and bring them upstairs. So last year Phil and I were doing a Christmas puzzle and I really enjoyed doing it, so I think I want to do another Christmas puzzle this year. So we've got this little games box here. This eventually will go in our entertainment room. I recently reorganized all of this as well, so in here we just have like all of our puzzles and like card games. Last vlog Vlogmas, we did this puzzle here, and I really enjoyed it, but this one we did buy second hand, and it was missing like 3 pieces, which was really annoying, but it was a really fun puzzle. And then the only other Christmas puzzle that I've got is this one here, which is a 1,000 piece puzzle, and it's just like Santa in his toy shed. Obviously, like, it is a little bit more of like an antique-y looking puzzle. Phil and I started this one year in Vlogmas and then just never completed it, so I think that we should give this one another crack this year and just see how we get on. This one I also bought second hand. It would be good to see if all of the pieces are there. We should pull that one out, then we don't have any more. So if we could get through that one, then maybe next year we can pick out a new Christmas puzzle. And then I also want to pull out our Christmas Monopoly, which is in our entertainment room. So let me just flick on all of these lights. This room is still a little bit of a work in progress, but we keep all of our board games are like in this bucket here and in this one here. Let me just move Catan. I love Catan, such a good game. I do wish they had a Christmassy version of Catan. That would be really, really fun. Let me know what is your guys' favorite board game of all time, like one that you absolutely have to have in your collection. We also have this Christmas Monopoly. Yes, I have a lot of Monopolies. They're all slightly different, but yeah, I've also got this Christmas Monopoly, which I absolutely love. Phil and I have played it a couple times in Vlogmas, but this here is the board. Like, you have a lot of like really, really fun things on this board, and last year I didn't bring this up until Christmas Eve, and I think that was too late because we were out like quite a decent amount on Christmas, so we didn't actually get to play it. This year, if I bring it up early, then we should be able to spend some time playing that. So these are gonna come upstairs now. I did forget to say earlier as well that I did have a shower and I washed my hair. It was hair wash day today, so I'm feeling a lot more fresh. Just finished prepping for Bible study. I thought I would give you guys a little Christmas book update because I feel like it has been a while since I have done a book update. I am still in the middle of The Gingerbread Bakery by Laurie Gilmore. I honestly have not read a lot of this because we've been watching a lot of films at night, or we've just been going to bed quite late. But I am on chapter 14. I am 123 pages into this, so I'm hoping that I can read a little bit more of this today. I am enjoying this. I do enjoy this series as a whole. So far, I think I did prefer book 4. I'm enjoying hearing Annie and Mac's story. But I did also finish this morning as I was like doing the dishes and doing all my housework and tidying up the room and stuff, my December Darling audiobooks. I feel like a lot of my thoughts have not changed from my last update, but I just didn't really like this book, to be honest, so I'm really happy that I listened to it on audio. I just listened to it on Spotify because it's included in my Spotify Premium. It is part of the, I think it's the Lakefront Billionaire series. Yeah, I just feel like the characters went from not liking each other to being like obsessed with each other really quickly. The relationship felt a bit more like lust driven than like a genuine like friendship, and I also just found it really weird because the main girl's ex and the main girl's sister are like just about to get married, and the guy that she ends up falling for is her ex's best friend. It just feels a bit messy. I also just feel like the main girl wasn't really the nicest, and there was a lot of dialogue in this and not really a lot of plot. I don't know, I thought we would see more of like the hens parties, the stag do's. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor's weed whacker in the background. More of like the bridesmaids dress shopping or like wedding dress try-ons or like all that stuff. There wasn't really any of that in here. I'm happy that I listened to it because I know it was like popping off on TikTok. It has an average of 4.2 star rating. It did have like maybe like 1 or 2 spice scenes, but like other than that it was pretty tame. It's just a shame because I love this cover. I think it's so cute. I did really enjoy the gingerbread house building scene in this book, but that's kind of the only one that I remember that I enjoyed. But I think that my next audiobook that I'm gonna listen to is One Day in December, and I have physically got this book out from the library, so I just think it might be smart to start it as an audio. At the start of the day I was on like chapter 24 or 23 of my December Darling, and I was like 78% of the way through it. But this one's a long audiobook. This is a 10.5-hour audiobook, so we'll see how we go. I have high hopes for this because a lot of people really like this book. I also feel like with my December Darling, I feel like the guy just reading it, like he would put like a little bit of emotion into it, but the girl definitely put more emotion into the characters, making them come a bit more alive. The guy that was narrating, I don't know, I just didn't really like his narration style. Another book that I have started is this one here. This one is Faithful Leaders and the Things That Matter Most by Rico Tice. So I'm a Connect group leader, or like a Bible study leader, and a preschool leader at church, and so I just thought this book might be quite helpful. I'm not very far through this. I am about 30 pages in at the moment. I'm like halfway through chapter 1, which is defining success, so I don't really have too many thoughts yet on this one. I'm like really trying to hit my book goal, but I don't know if I'm going to this year because I think I've read 54 books now and my goal is 60, so I have like 6 books left. I'm gonna start listening to this audio as I fold all my washing and as I like make my thumbnail for my video. I still need to put all the final touches on. It's a Christmas movie advent time. We've had done Bible study, that went really well. Oh, it's the Christmas Prince wedding. Yes, there is flipping 3 of these now. This is what we're going to watch. We can always just start it. It's like 11 PM at night. So I did not put the Christmas Chronicles on here this year. I do really like those films, but I feel like I'd want both and I just did not have the room. But if I had the room, they both would have been on there. Yeah, that one. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. Last night we ended up watching like half of the Christmas Prince Royal Wedding film. I think we'll probably finish that tonight. This morning I have just been getting myself ready for the day. Phil has headed off to work and I have been listening to my audiobook. So again, I'm listening to One Day in December by Josie Silver. 10% of the way through. I've got 9 hours and 27 minutes left. I also have got the physical book here, so I'm like this far through, so not really like that far through at the moment. I've only really read like this much. So I'm on page 67 of the hardback. So far I am absolutely loving it. The audiobook is done really well. The main girl Laurie is on a bus and she looks out the window and sees this really cute guy and they have like a bit of like a connection, but then the bus drives away and then she is like trying to hunt him down, and then her best friend has got a new boyfriend that she introduces to her at their like, I think it's their Christmas party or their New Year's Eve party. I can't quite remember which one. I think it's a Christmas party, and it turns out to be the boy from the bus. So yeah, that's kind of the story so far. The audiobook is just done really well, so I'm really enjoying listening to it, but I like that I've also got the physical book so that I can kind of like chop and change between the two. My plans for today, I have my friend Lydia coming round. I'm not sure if she's bringing her kids. I think she might be. I'll try and film what I can. I have not told her that I'm doing Vlogmas yet, and I also won't film her kids. Phil and I have got some plans tonight, so it's quite early at the moment. It's like 10:30. Lydia's not coming around till like 1:15, 2 o'clock. I think my plan for this morning, obviously we'll do our advent calendar. I need to put dinner on in about half an hour because it's another slow cooker meal, so I thought I'd bring you guys along for that. And I also want to make my thumbnail and upload my Christmas wish list, and I also want to start editing Vlogmas days 1 to 7, so like Vlogmas week 1. My battery just died, so that was lovely. Do excuse if you can hear the airplane outside. So that's kind of like my day that I've got planned, and then I think after Lydia leaves I'll probably just edit a little bit more of Vlogmas. Look at this today. Blue sky, sunshine, a little bit of cloud cover over here, and there's like a little bit of clouds like up in here. I don't know if you can see. Alright, we'll start off as usual with our chocolate advent. We need day 10. Oh my gosh, my literal door is like falling off. Oh yeah, day 10 is over this side. Just says Cadbury on the side. Ooh. Is a little star today. Time for Maya's advent calendar. Day 10. Same as yesterday, just the little fish crackers with the catnip in it, or the biscuits. So we need day 10, which is all the way up here. We've got the wise men. Bearing gifts of gold, frankincense and myrrh, the 3 wise men set out, each in his turn, to follow this wondrous new star, knowing that it would lead them to the newborn king. Cute, it's got them like traveling on their camels. That's so cute. After traveling for many days and many nights, the wise men met in the desert. When they learned that they were all following the same star, they decided to continue on their journey together. Look at Maya. All comfortable with her paws in the sun. She always finds like new spots each week. This one is not a new spot. Google has also been all Christmassy with their fairy lights. They also like flicker. I don't know if you can see that. So it is almost 11:30. I have made my thumbnail. My video is currently uploading, but it is time to prep dinner. So I've got my slow cooker. This one, I'm not sure exactly what one it is, but we just have this one. That's what it looks like. It's a really good slow cooker. It is a little bit on the smaller side, but while it's just Phil and I, it's probably okay. What we're gonna do tonight is a corned beef. So you need some corned beef. Apologies if you do not like raw meat, you might want to look away. This is just the one that we have got. So I'm gonna unwrap it in a bowl because otherwise it gets a bit messy. Now that we've got the corned beef in the slow cooker, what you want to do is grab a ginger beer and literally, or hear that, pour this in with the corned beef so that it like completely covers it. I'm going to do a teaspoon of ginger. You can also just use any ginger beer, but that's just the one that our supermarket has. I'm just going to do like that much. Then you're going to get some cloves and you're going to put 6 in here. Just like rest them on the top. And then you want to get some bay leaves and just put like 2 in here. Excuse the dishes that are here that you can see, but it should look something like this. And then you just want to put the lid on it. Turn it on and then you want to flick it on low. And you want to cook that for about 8 hours and it just tastes delicious. I will also normally serve this with like mashed potatoes, but I'll do them like when there's about maybe like half an hour, 40-ish minutes left on the slow cooker. And I just love using the slow cooker because then it's just like your dinner's pretty much already done. You can just like throw whatever you want with it. You could also have like other bits and pieces with this. And my video is live. I'm just sitting down to edit Vlogmas week 1 and I think this is the most footage that I have ever had in a Vlogmas video to edit. I have 5 hours and 20 minutes of footage, and this isn't even all of the footage. This is like everything that like goes one after the other, but not including the stuff that I like need to add in. This is gonna be a very long edit, guys. I apologize if Vlogmas week 1 was so long. I have just made myself a little bite to eat. Lydia's about 10 minutes away, so I've just done a ham, tomato, avo and barbecue sauce wrap. Normally I would add like lettuce and feta in here, but we are out of lettuce and I feel like I just want to try and wolf this down before Lydia comes, and I'm already starting to push time because I also am trying to get through more of my edit. I've edited 6 minutes and 30 minutes out of 5 hours and 24 minutes of footage, and I'm still on Vlogmas day 1. So Lydia's made it here. This is Lydia. She is currently looking through my wedding photos that I have put in my album. Me and Lydia's son are working on this Thomas puzzle, which I think I got secondhand, but it's one of those ones that has like different shapes. So we've done the star, we've done the whale. What other shapes can we see?
Car.
The car, yep. Now can we find that's it? Yep, and we can match that up. Yep, well done. And then what else have we got? We've got one more shape.
What else is it?
Can you see any more shapes in this puzzle?
Plane.
Yep, the plane. Now where is the plane in these pieces? Can you find it?
Here it is.
That one's not the plane, but that one is a big piece. There is an outline for a big piece. It does go in the puzzle here. Can you find it? Yeah, we've also got out another one, this one. And then we've also got this one, which I had as a kid. This like water park one. It's very summery.
Do you like it?
I do really like it. I didn't make it though, but I got that as a Christmas present, I think, when I was probably around your age actually. And then we've also pulled out all of our cars. So these ones were all Phil's growing up. We've pulled out the Lego. We've got all the pieces.
Throw Lego.
Yeah, she might throw it and she might
in her mouth.
accidentally swallow it, and there's lots of little pieces in here.
Yeah.
And then we've got,
She can swallow this.
yeah, she could swallow the wheels and things. And we've got little guys like this that were already kind of pre-built. All of this stuff here is Phil's when he was growing up, but I think Lydia's on building. Said you quite enjoyed playing with Lego as a kid, hey?
I was a Lego girl.
Yeah, whereas I can do the like new ones that have the like instructions.
Oh, I never
But-
had any instruction ones growing up. It was before that.
Yeah, I mean, I had some Lego growing up, but I was always asking Dad to build things because I just did not know how to do it, and now I kind of prefer the ones with the instructions. Yeah, Lydia's gonna help make her son some things, eh? What are you wanting to make?
I wanting to make this.
Oh, the monster truck
Yeah.
with the wheels.
Yeah, with the big
I don't know
wheel.
if those wheels have any.
I also don't know how many we've got,
Can you find any more of those?
because this was all that Phil had that his mum gave to us. We've also pulled out the little Noah's Ark boat over here with all the animals, so they were going in there, and then the cars were going in the boat as well before. Oh, you're making good progress on that. We've got a body and some wheels. That's good. I'm just editing, and there's a tui in the tree. Oh, it's just gone up. This is one of New Zealand's native birds, this tui. It's just gone up there now. It is a little bit later on now. Lydia has left with her kiddos. She took them home to like get them sorted with dinner, and I have just been sat editing Vlogmas week 1. I have literally just got through all of the day 1 footage because the video is already at like 25 minutes long, and we're only on day 1, and I've got to get through 7 days, and this last week was a very full-on week, so I'm very nervous to actually see how long that Vlogmas video is going to be. But my computer is dead. I've got about an hour until I need to get started on the potatoes for dinner. Maya is coming to join me. Hello, Missy. She hasn't really sat on me like all day. She is very much a lap cat. Like, she loves a lap to sit on, don't you, Missy? In the meantime, what I would do is I would sit and read more of my book, because I started this last week and so far I have not read any more of this because at night we've just been watching films. I'm just gonna sit and read this for an hour. I am currently on page 123. I'm probably like maybe just under halfway, but I would love to be able to finish this week. Alright, this is how dinner is looking. It smells, woo! It smells very, very good, so I'm very excited to eat that. Also got the potatoes on for mashed potato. So I have jumped in the car with Phil. He is back from work now. We just had dinner and we were watching more of the Christmas Prince of Royal Wedding, which we started last night. Didn't finish it, but we've got like half an hour left. Now we are on our way to an Elf Village Christmas lights display walkthrough thing. I saw this on TikTok and it looked really cool, so I thought we would do it. It was a TikTok from last year, so hopefully they're running it. The people that run it and like set it up tend to do it every year. So we drove to the place that I saw on TikTok and there were no lights whatsoever, but we've just followed the road around and there is a house that is like back here. You can see the flickering lights over here that has Christmas lights that I think you can like walk down the drive and stuff. So we're just gonna go and check this out instead. I don't know know why the other house wasn't all lit up and stuff. Either they just didn't do it this year, or maybe they moved and the person didn't like update the address on TikTok. But I'm happy that we've at least found these lights, so let's go and have a look. Oh, they've got stuff by the front door too. It's very cool. Also this house directly across the road. So we're back. Those lights were so good. The lady was also really lovely. We were talking to her about the other place, the Elf Village ones, and apparently they do it a little bit later in the month. It's like a gold coin donation and it's like a fundraising event, and all the money goes to Starship Hospital. So that is really cool. So we are gonna head home, and I think what I might do is I actually might start our Christmas puzzle tonight, because I've been wanting to start that for a while. Just stopped to get some petrol, and I've noticed on their sign, if I can zoom, Krispy Kreme have got all of their Christmas flavors back. There's also like a Christmas tree one down the bottom, so if you like donuts, it might be worth getting a festive donut from Krispy Kreme this season. Looks like they've got a Santa's belly, a Christmas tree, a reindeer, and then I cannot see what that top one is. It is time to start the Christmas puzzle. I think may have been a Lions book sale purchase, but it's just called the Christmas puzzle, and it's by the Holson brand, and it is a 1,000 piece puzzle. And then I think just like last year, I'm gonna just do it down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start by separating the pieces into like edge pieces and then just like normal pieces. Half an hour later, I have sorted out the pieces. So these are all like pieces that go in the middle of the puzzle, and then these are all the edge pieces. So now I'm going to attempt to create the border of this. I'm gonna stop there because it's like almost 11:30. This is where I've got to. So I've started bits of the frame. I have no idea if that purple bit goes there or not. I think I said this last time we were doing this puzzle, but none of these colors look like what is on here. So that makes it a bit more tricky, but I'm happy with the progress. I've still got a few edge pieces, but I'm getting so tired. Welcome to Vlogmas day 11. This morning I have just got myself up, got myself ready, did my quiet time, just been chilling, watching some YouTube, kind of just like winding down, just because everything has been so full on recently with all of the Christmassy bits and pieces that we have been up to. The plans for today, I thought we could do our advent calendars. I'm gonna sit by this coffee table and edit as much as I can of Vlogmas week 1, and then Phil and I have got some exciting plans tonight, so I'll mainly just vlog tonight. I think I'll kind of update you guys a little bit later on what that is. Number 11, which is where, here. Just got a little stocking. Oh, what have we got? Got a little snowman today. Do Maya's one. We just got some little fish crackers again. Number 11. Oh, which is kind of a big one today. That's exciting. An Oasis. It's quite cool. It's like literally like a mini book. I mean, they're all mini books, but like this one's a lot bigger. Meanwhile, as the road to Bethlehem stretched on and on, Mary felt the baby stirring within her. She prayed for his safety as the donkey carried her over the stretches of sand and rocks. How thirsty she was. If only she could take a long, cool drink. But Mary knew they had to make their water last, so all she would allow herself was one small sip at a time. Don't worry, Mary, said Joseph. God is watching. He will provide for us. At last, their faith was rewarded. Look, cried Joseph, an oasis. A small pool of water glistened ahead. Joseph led Mary to the cool water where they bathed and quenched their thirst. Mary and Joseph said a prayer of thanks for this refreshing gift, and even the donkey brayed happily as he splashed in the water. Mary and Joseph rested under the shade of the palm trees and fell fast asleep. It's crazy how like empty it's starting to look. I mean, we've obviously still got a lot to go, but just crazy how many we've already pulled out. Hello guys, so as you can see, I have jumped in the car and I am just about to go and pick up Phil from work, and then we are going to head down to the Glenbrook railway station because they have like a Christmas train that is like decked out in Christmas lights, and then I think they have like food stalls and things. So that is what we're going to do tonight. I have never been. I saw it for the first time either on Instagram or TikTok. I have got like quite a few videos saved on TikTok of the train and stuff, and it looks really cool. It does have like select dates that it runs, but I think when this vlog goes up it will continue to be running until Christmas Eve, I'm pretty sure. The tickets, if you book them online, they're $15, but you can get tickets there, they're $18, so I feel like it's smarter to just book online so it's like a little bit cheaper. And then I think we're just gonna come home and make some dinner and maybe watch a Christmas film. Today I have literally just been sat at the computer editing Vlogmas week 1. So yesterday I had finished day 1, and then today I edited through all of day 2, all of day 3, and I've started Vlogmas day 4. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to listen to on the way over, because I have listened to all 3 of my Christmas playlists now. I've listened to my first Christmas playlist like twice, and then Christmas number 3 about 3 times. So maybe I'll listen to Christmas playlist number 2, because I think I want to listen to Christmas music when I'm driving in Auckland traffic, especially because it's almost 5 o'clock. I guess I will catch you guys when we are heading to the Christmas train. We have made it to the train station. It's a beautiful night tonight. There's already like quite a lot of cars. There's a big like car park behind us. Oh, the little animals, cute. I like that these are already starting to light up. Oh, the Nativity. Oh, that's a bit cute, isn't it? Well, it is very Christmassy in here. I love the pink blow-up tree. I fully didn't expect it to like keep going. Santa's grotto is up here somewhere. Gonna get on the 7:30 train. We have this literal whole carriage to ourselves right now. So good. I always feel like we go on like at least one train during Vlogmas. Because last year we went on the Motat trains.
Yeah.
All the lights. So cute. And we're heading off. I wonder where it goes to. And that's where we were sitting. We have just finished up at the Glenbrook train. We're heading home. I personally really liked it. I feel like it's not too much to pay, and obviously got the train ride, which is a... How long is the train ride, did he say?
25 minutes.
25-ish minutes, and they go every half an hour, but your ticket is only for one train ride. You also get a free photo with Santa, which Phil and I did not do. Great if you've got kids. And then the little... Oh, this road is very bumpy. Inflatables walk through, which is free as well. And then you can like buy stuff at the craft market or buy food if you want to as well. They also have got like baby changing stations, which is great. And then they've also got like face painting and those like giant bubbles and stuff, and like outdoor games that you can play as well. both for free and if you want to spend a little bit more money once you're obviously in the gate. It'll be quite nice as well at night, so you can like get more of the Christmas lights on the train and the sunset. But I do think it would have been cool if they had created the train track as like a Christmas wonderland situation, because it was all just like New Zealand farmland, which was beautiful, but I think in the dark like you wouldn't necessarily see it. Whereas if they did some like Christmas lights and light up inflatables and stuff, I think that would be really cool for like the night rides. I want to come back again maybe next year and do it at night. Phil, what did you think?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything you said.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it was very cool to go on the train. It's like a very old like steam train with like coal. Definitely smelt very nostalgic. Phil has just made us some honey soy chicken for dinner, which looks great. And we've decided that we're going to watch Unaccompanied Minors tonight, which is a Christmas film where these kids get stranded at an airport over Christmas. We pulled this out of the Christmas advent, but we were in the bedroom, and this is a DVD and we don't have a DVD player in the bedroom, but we watch stuff on Phil's PS4, so we're going to watch this tonight. Welcome to Vlogmas day 12. I'm actually starting today a lot later in the day. It's like almost 2:30 and I've had a pretty like chill day so far. Phil and I were just spending a little bit of time together this morning before he headed off to work, because he starts a little bit later today. I dropped him at work, came back and then did all the dishes, because last night we just got home too late, and after having dinner and finishing the film it was like 11 o'clock and I was like, no, that's just too late. Also got a load of laundry on, and I also have taken the recycling out, and while I have been doing that I've been listening to more of my audiobook. Again, I'm listening to One Day in December by Josie Silver, which is literally this book here. I am now 24% of the way through. I have 7 hours and 57 minutes left on track 10 in the book. It really doesn't look like I'm like that far through, but I'm on page 140, and this is the large print, so this is like over 500 pages, so probably like a quarter of the way there. And then I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a reading update on The Gingerbread Bakery, which I am still reading, but I've been getting my way through this. Again, this is by Laurie Gilmore, and it is the 5th book in the Dream Harbour series. So I'm on chapter 29, page 251, and then I've got like 100 pages left. My plan for today is I'm literally going to sit at this computer and I'm going to edit as much as I can of Vlogmas days 4 to 7. I have got some plans for tonight, but before I go out I will also need to cook dinner. Tonight I am meeting up with my friend Tabby again, and we're going to go to another like Christmas drive-through nativity situation. This one I think is in West Auckland, whereas the one that we went to in last week's Vlogmas was on the North Shore. I didn't know that it was happening, but she just messaged me like, hey, do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, I do. So that'll be fun. She's also invited Joe and Daisy as well, who were in last week's Vlogmas as well, so they may or may not come. I'm not actually sure if they've confirmed or not. I'm also wearing Phil's shirt today, and I've like just tied it in the front. And why is it that like guys' shirts are just so much more comfortable than females' shirts? I don't know why. I've not done my advent calendar today, so I thought we could do the advents and then I'm gonna sit and edit. Day 12, oh yeah, it's right in the middle. A little picture of Santa. And what have we got? A little bauble, maybe? Now we have Maya's advent calendar. Yeah, we've got more of her little fish cracker thingies. So we need number 12, which is another big one here. We've got Jerusalem. The 3 wise men followed the star across the desert. They could see it easily because it glowed much more brightly than the others. But as they came close to Jerusalem, a thick band of clouds covered the night sky like a blanket, so they could no longer see any stars at all. Now we don't know which way to go, said Balthazar. Let us ask in Jerusalem. Surely someone there will have heard news of this king. The next morning in the bustling streets of Jerusalem, the wise men asked passerbys for news of the child. Has a new king been born here, they inquired. A new king, asked one. That would be good news indeed. No, no new king, sighed another. Just the same cruel King Herod who profits from our misery. I like that it's got like the little people in Jerusalem. It's so cute. Oh, we had 2 big ones in a row. That's kind of cool. I am just making dinner and I thought I would show you what I am making. So we're gonna do like a cheesy meatball bake with potatoes. I love this meal. It's really yum. It is just a Pinterest recipe, so I will leave the Pinterest link down below if I can. In here I've just got mince, 1 egg, and then the spices are garlic, onion powder, and Italian herbs. 1/4 Italian herbs, 2 teaspoons I think of onion powder and garlic, but I think I've just done 1, and some black pepper as well over the top. So then what you do is you just make this into meatballs. And then I've got some potatoes over here that are cooking because I'm gonna make mashed potato to put this with. Pinterest recipe does this with turkey, but I just prefer to do it with mince. I've also got a smaller quantity of mince, so I've kind of halved the spices. So I have made the meatballs up and just put them in this smeg dish, which we actually got from New World. It was one of their like sticker collection things. I've also oiled the inside of this, and I'm just gonna put this in the oven for about 10 minutes. I have preheated it to 180 on fan bake. I think the recipe says 200, but I always get too nervous cooking things at 200. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna make a marinara sauce. You can also buy a marinara sauce, but our supermarket doesn't have like a specific one, so I'll just kind of put some things together to make one. Cool, so 10 minutes or until they're like fully cooked through. To make my marinara sauce, I've just put some standard tomato sauce in here. I'm also probably gonna do like a teaspoon of parsley. Sometimes I'll do basil as well. I'm gonna do half the can of this tomato and roasted garlic jar. I'm gonna do a whole can of these chopped tomatoes and then just combine them all in this bowl. Marinara sauce has been made. Potatoes are still going strong. I should probably check them soon though to see if they are ready. And then you also want to grate up some cheese. This is just Colby cheese, because then we're going to combine the sauce and the cheese into the meatball dish when those come out and when they're ready. That is how they are looking. It's also best to do it in a dish where like it's not too shallow so that the sauce doesn't like go all over the sides and stuff. So I've just drained my potatoes and I'm gonna mash them with a little bit of butter and some milk, and then I've just put the marinara sauce and the cheese in with the meatballs, and I'm gonna bake this for like 5 to 8 to 10 minutes. Kind of just want like the cheese to like fully melt and the last bits of the meatballs to like fully cook through, but they're pretty much already cooked through. My mash has been mashed, and then this is how my bake has looked. I feel like it has looked better in the past when I've done it, but this is how it has turned out this time. I feel like maybe I could have done a little bit more cheese. It still looks good and it still tastes amazing. I am going to have some dinner and then I will catch you guys when we are on the way to see Tabby. Dinner has been consumed. While I was having dinner and like making dinner and stuff, I have been listening to my audiobook a decent way through One Day in December now by Josie Silver. I am on track 20. I have 6 hours and 49 minutes left and I've completed 35%. In the physical book it is just under 200 pages. When I was editing I didn't fully get to finish day 4. I am up to like all the Christmas lights. Have made it with Tabby. She's here. We've also got her daughter with us and we are just walking to the church now because there's no parking directly at the church. I'm gonna walk the rest of the way. It's on Donbuck Road. It's the Presbyterian Church, I think.
The Massey Presbyterian Church.
Yeah, there you go. The Massey Presbyterian Church.
So you can do the drive-through if you want, but you get the better experience by walking through the different scenes.
Yeah, that's true. And I think it's on for like most nights coming up to Christmas. So
No, only this weekend.
oh, is it only this weekend?
Yeah, so yes,
oh, wow.
last night, tonight, and tomorrow night.
Okay, so by the time this video goes up, it'll all be finished. But they do it every year, right? Yeah.
Next year. I think they do it the second week of December every year.
Yeah, so you can save it for next December. But yeah, we're up at the hill now, so I will see you when we are at the church. Oh, look at the sheep. Oh. She's a keen bean. Why don't we go down with this lady? She might take you through. Yeah? I don't know if they have candy floss, honey.
We weren't expecting you. We can grant you safe passage 1 moment. After you.
There you go. Thank you. Angels. Look at them all.
The angels, aren't they just stunning?
They've got them all set up in the order of what way it happens, and you've got the inn over here. Oh, the donkeys! It's so cute. It's so cute. Welcome to Vlogmas day 13. I have just dropped Phil off at work and I have just driven to Rachel's parents' place because we are going to go to a new pools that has opened up around here. I think Rachel is already here, so I'm going to go in and see her. I'll film what I can at the pools. I might end up filming on my phone just because it might just be a bit easier than like lugging a camera around. But it is a beautiful day today. It is like 22 degrees, so it's going to be very, very hot. I've cracked out my new little bikini. It's like a little blue gingham with these white frills. And then tonight we have Christmas in the park, which is super duper fun. I love Christmas in the park. We've got a beautiful day for it. Yeah, I'm really excited to bring you guys along today. Last night, the little nativity that we went to, like the drive-in walkthrough one, was so fun. I had the best time. It was just one of Tabby's daughters that was with us because the other little one, she fell asleep on me when she was like cuddling me, and then the dad was home as well, so he just ended up like looking after her so that she could sleep. It's nice to do something like with Tabby and her older daughter, and yeah, I really enjoyed the drive-through nativity. I think it's really worth it. It's free as well, you don't have to pay. And then we ended up going to one of the Christmas lights that we went to in last week's Vlogmas. Her daughter was like loving all of the lights, and I just picked up Phil and went home. I edited a little bit more in the middle of all my like op shopping footage, so I need to do like a little bit more editing when I get home today. And then I just went back to bed and read my book. I need to head in because I think the pool opens in like 20-ish minutes. Look who I'm here with. It's Rochelle, and we've just done a quick, well, we're going to do a quick little drinks stop because Rachel wants coffee.
I need coffee, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get something cold because it is boiling hot, and then we're gonna head to the pools. Are you excited?
I am. I've been waiting for them to open for ages because they open every year, but they open when school gets out. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Is it just like a normal pool, or does it have like slides and stuff?
No, it's just
Normal pool. Nice. Drinks have been secured. I got an iced chocolate. Rochelle, you got?
I got a hot flat white.
Flat white for the coffee.
I'm gonna sweat,
hit.
so it's okay if it's hot.
Yeah, that's true. I was like, I'm literally dying of heat. It's so hot. I need something cold. It's actually pretty good too. They put like a lot of chocolate in here.
Yeah, they do.
It's so nice. I love my chocolate.
Actually really nice in here. Very refreshing, very chilly. She's cold.
No one can
That is actually really nice though.
Yeah, it is very nice.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's actually really nice once you get in, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
Yeah, it is so nice. It's so hot today. Do excuse the few dishes that you can see in front of you. Phil wasn't feeling very well last night when he came home. He's gonna owe me one with dishes, and so I'm gonna do all these. But as you can see, I am home. Rachel will be coming around very soon because she is coming to Christmas in the Park with Phil and I as well. She was just having lunch with her sister. So I've driven home and I thought it was time to do our advent calendars. Day 13. Which is where? Gosh, what the heck? Where is day 13? Oh, yeah. I was like, surely there has to be a day 13. Little present. I think we've got another gingerbread man. Maybe another gingerbread man? I don't know. Alrighty, time for Maya's advent. And we've got more of those little fish biscuit thingies. Now time for our story of Christmas advent. Oh, number 13 is here. The faithful servant. Suddenly a voice boomed out. What traitor dares to insult the great King Herod? Shouted a well-dressed man who was Herod's high priest. Silence fell over the frightened crowd. There can be but one king in Jerusalem, thundered Herod's faithful servant. Then the wise men told him about the new star that had appeared, a sign that a great king would soon be born. I think my plans for the rest of the day, I'm going to tidy up the house because it is a tip. Like I said, need to do the dishes. I need to hang out some washing that I did yesterday. I did like 2 loads, but I only could get to hang out 1 load before I left. Wash all the towels and togs from this morning. Need to make the bed, and then I need to edit as much as I can of Vlogmas days 4 to 7 for Christmas in the Park tonight. And I also need to make lunch, so I will just catch you guys when we are heading off to Christmas in the Park. Jumped in the car because it is time to go to Christmas in the Park. So I have changed into this long black maxi dress. It's like a Skims dupe, but it's originally from Kmart because it's just like a nice dress that I can just put on that makes me feel put together, but isn't like too much effort. I love going to Christmas in the Park every year. Obviously it's something that we do annually in Vlogmas, and it's at the Auckland Domain, and it's like the big one that is filmed and put on TV. Rachel didn't end up coming around, so I am going to meet her there because she just had like an afternoon with her sisters. I'm also going to go to Phil's work and pick him up, and hopefully we can find a car park okay. It starts at 7:30. The time is like almost 6 o'clock now, so it should be okay. It does get like really crazy busy because they like block off roads and stuff like that. I don't actually know if they've got any like guest performers and stuff this year. They did have Kaylee Bell one year, and that was really fun. They always have Vince Harder there singing. He's like a New Zealand musician. I'm very excited to go. I cannot wait to bring you guys along for Christmas in the Park 2025. It is also a free event as well, which is really nice, and very like family friendly. They have like food trucks and stuff. I did also manage to fully clean up the house, so that was good. And then I've almost finished all of day 5's portion of Vlogmas. I'm up to like the Christmas parade stuff. I'm like halfway through that, so I'd love to be able to finish day 5. I need to head off. I also need to run back inside and get Phil's jacket because I realized I forgot that. So we have parked. Phil is here. He's just eating his food. We just did leftovers for dinner. I had mine before I left, and then Phil's just having his now because I brought it to him. We have found a park again on Falcon Street in Parnell. This is exactly where we parked last time for Christmas in the Park. We just parked a bit further up, and we've got another park here, which is great. I think it's free to park down here for Christmas in the Park, but there is still like a few parks as I'm looking around, and it's like 6:30, so we are here like an hour early, which I think is the earliest that we've ever got to Christmas in the Park, but we weren't actually driving around trying to find a park for that long, so that was good. I've also brought my Christmas Sug Life jumper for later on in case I get really cold, because it has been cooling down in the evenings. I also need to see what time Rachel is going to get here because we're meeting her at Christmas in the Park, so I need to suss that out, and we need to suss out a good viewing spot. Down the same path, guys, as Vlogmas 2024. So got one of the trains over here. So, there we go. There's another train. So many trains tonight, my goodness. And we're back where we were on Monday with the museum, and then Christmas in the Park is just over the hill. So many people, not even 7 o'clock yet.
And we are thrilled to be here tonight, celebrating summer and Christmas, the best time of the year.
A massive shout out to Coca-Cola for bringing us this event here in Tamaki Makaurau now for 31 years. Let's hear it for Coca-Cola. An incredible free Christmas huge show that they do every year. Just need to make sure you're ready for Christmas, Tamaki Makaurau, because you look like you are. Auckland, are you ready for Christmas?
All right, well, let's keep this wonderful night rolling. low, keep it on the low now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There you go. Yo.
Doing the Christmas tree lighting.
Are you ready to lead us in a countdown?
yeah,
Might have a few others help us.
yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start from 5 and we're going to count down. Okay, so when Jonah hits 5, we will go down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Goes like this, the fourth and fifth, fighting for the region. Hallelujah, hallelujah. To Judah, hallelujah. collaboration. Created by Peggy Duck, Drax Project and Keita Alexander, a perfect blend of Aussie and Kiwi talent.
The remix this evening just for you at Coca-Cola Christmas in the Park. Everyone, look to the sky for an incredible fireworks display. It's the entire Coca-Cola Christmas in the Park ensemble featuring Coldplay's Viva La Vida. Coca-Cola Christmas in the Park. Thank you for coming along tonight.
Rachel enjoyed her first ever Coca-Cola Christmas in the Park. Phil, did you enjoy? Yeah, it was very good. Here looks very fluffy. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. I'm joined here with Phil. Again, we're in the car. We are currently on our way to church this morning. As you can see, again, I've got my EV Kids t-shirt because I am again on preschool this morning. Today is also actually our Christmas service. Rachel is actually going to come as well this morning, which is really nice. I'm going to be in the kids room, so we're just teaching them like the Christmas story, and then after church Phil and I thought that we would go back to the museum, so back to the Auckland Domain where we were yesterday and on Monday, and go and see this new sharks exhibit that has popped up in the museum because it wasn't open when we went on Monday. I love sharks. I've always had a fascination with sharks. That is the plan for today. It's a beautiful day, but I will catch you guys after church. Got Phil, got Rachel. They are taking down Christmas in the Park. Yeah, it's so hot. The car said it was like 24 degrees, but it was 26 by church. We're just heading up to the museum now. All the roads are back open again after Christmas in the Park. Changed out of my kids' shirt into this little blue crop top because it is just boiling hot. We've just come home and opened up all the doors and the windows. As you can see, there was no shark exhibition footage, and that is because we didn't end up actually doing the shark exhibit. So Phil and I were under the impression that it was a free exhibition if you were an Auckland resident, because the museum is free if you are an Auckland resident. So we just assumed that the exhibitions would be too, but the sharks one is not. So the sharks one is $22 for an adult or $20 for a student. I wanted to look on TikTok and see like if there were any videos of it to actually see if it was worth the $22, because I didn't want it to just be like a few sharks, like bits and pieces, and then that be like $22. But I've seen a couple TikToks and I think it might be worth the money, but I'm gonna show Phil and see what he thinks. In year 8, I think it was, when we had to do, can't remember what the assignment that we got given was. I think it was like a study on like a marine animal or something, and you had to like research a lot about it. I chose sharks. But yeah, we might end up doing that like in a later Vlogmas video. We've just come home. Both Phil and I are so tired. Rachel has also gone back to her place now. Church was good. Obviously I was in the kids room, was able to go up top and sing like some carols. Church also had a little nativity set up downstairs, and it was so incredibly cute. The kids today, it was like a little bit chaotic at the start because we had 25 3 and 4 year olds, and there's only like 2 adult leaders, 1 summer intern and 1 youth helper, so like it was a lot. So I'm definitely quite tired. So my plan for today is just to have a very chill Sunday arvo. Want to do our advents. I also need to finish editing Vlogmas week 1. Even if I don't upload it until tomorrow, I would love to try and get the rough cut and the final cut done, because it is now over 2 hours and it's going to take me ages to put the final cuts on because I'm going to have to watch it all the way through again. I would also love to get all of my footage from Vlogmas week 2 onto the computer so that I can start editing that next week. I would love to finish my gingerbread bakery book. I think I've got like 50 pages or so left, which is only like an hour of reading.
What day are we now? 14th?
13th.
14th.
No, it was the 13th.
No.
Oh no, we're the 14th. Oh my gosh, did I say Vlogmas day 13 or 14 this morning?
No, because 13 is Christmas in the park.
It just says give a Christmas hug. Oh, what ones have you got to catch up on? Day 14 is like a little gingerbread man thing.
I need it from 12.
Mm.
More chocolate for me.
Yeah, big
Not
chocolate.
more chocolate, but ketchup chocolate.
Mm. Day 14 on Myers. More of these little fish biscuits. Number 14, which is this big one here. We've got King Herod. Phil is moving the day onto
14.
day 14. The high priest hurried off to the palace to tell Herod about the 3 kings who were spreading rumors among his subjects. They ride fine camels and wear rich robes, reported the priest, and they speak of a child king who will become king of the Jews. How can that be? Cried Herod in anger. I am king. There can be no other. 3 kings spoke of an ancient prophecy, the high priest continued. What prophecy? Asked Herod. I do not believe in prophecies. They said that God promised to deliver a saviour to the people of Israel, replied the priest. The saviour will be born in Bethlehem and all will worship him. Bring these strangers to me at once, bellowed Herod. My editing buddy is back. It is a lot later on now. Phil and I have had dinner. I've also finally finished the rough cut of Vlogmas week 1. So I finished editing day 5, edited all of day 6 and day 7, but my computer is dead. Phil and I did finish, finally, the Christmas Prince A Royal Wedding, because we were still like halfway through that film, and now I have come into the room because I think that I'm gonna sit and finish my gingerbread bakery book. I do not have very much left. Like, that is a stupid amount. Oh, I'm even further along than I thought I was. I'm on page 315 out of 360. Phil is also gonna sit and watch the new season of Stranger Things, the 5th and final season, because he was wanting to finish his book first. And then I think after I finish my book, I'm gonna go back to the computer and just sit and put all of the final touches on. So it is actually the next day now, and I just wanted to give you guys a final update for this video before I sign out. So last night I stayed up till like 12:30 putting the final touches on Vlogmas week 1. I haven't fully finished. I did like an hour 30 last night, so I still have like an hour left because the video is around like 2.5 hours long, which is the longest vlog that I have ever uploaded. So sorry that Vlogmas week 1 was so long. It was a really fun vlog to edit, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I also did in fact finish the Gingerbread Bakery by Laurie Gilmore. I really enjoyed getting Annie and Mac's story because it's been hinted at through all of the other books. I do feel like their history and why they weren't talking kind of made sense. Did really enjoy the like whole wedding that happened in this book. I do wish we got a little bit more of the prep though. It is a book that contains spice, and there may have been maybe like one too many scenes for my liking, but in saying that, like, it wasn't too like over the top or anything. Dual timelines, them like falling in love as teenagers and then them now when they weren't speaking, and kind of like what happened. In saying that, I don't think this is my favorite in the series. My battery just died. I think I enjoyed book 4 the most, which is the Strawberry Patch Pancake House. I do really enjoy this small town. I love, yeah, hanging out with these characters, and they did also set up the next book really well. And I loved the like 2 little kittens in the story as well. They were super duper cute, and it definitely feels very like festive and Christmassy. Alrighty, so this is my current holiday shelf, and as you can see, I don't really have like that much room to expand. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna move my Halloween books up the top, and then I'm gonna just have like a whole shelf of Christmas, because there's still a Christmassy book that I listened to last year, The Book Club Hotel by Sarah Morgan, that I would love to get my hands on. And I also am loving my One Day in December audiobook. I'm still in the middle of that, so I would also love to get a copy of that, but right now I do not have the room. I also just need to put away the Gingerbread Bakery, so let's rearrange this. So there we go guys, that is Vlogmas week 2. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed coming along with me, and it has been making you feel all nice and festive. I cannot believe that we're over 2 weeks into Vlogmas now. Like, I just feel like time has flown. If you guys have missed Vlogmas week 1, I will leave that video down below so that you can go and watch it. And if you guys enjoyed this vlog, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below. If you want to watch some more Christmassy videos that I have filmed for 2025, I will leave that playlist down below. I do apologize that this video has probably been a very long one. I will see you guys next week for Vlogmas week 3. Bye.